Nobody has seen you since October.
Well, I stay right here downtown, like right
Yeah,
next.
I mean, I know you're saying you stay right downtown, but probation doesn't know that because you're not reporting to them.
Well, I let the probation know. I literally stay like right where the buildings are. That's what we're at. We just have to be moving around the location because we can't stay, we can only stay like 72 hours.
No. I understand what you're saying. That has to do with you not having a residence, but it doesn't have anything to do with you not reporting to probation. So I'm trying to figure out, why didn't you report to probation? You say you're moving around, which means you can get from one location to the next. All 5'9", 5'2" for the offense of unlawful carrying of a weapon with a felony conviction on August 26, 2025 for a term of 2 years. Is that you? All right, state.
I apologize. I believe I need a minute. When I was looking at the court file, I believe that the judgment was for a reduction attempted possession.
Yes.
Or unlawful possession, the
Mhm.
third degree on.
That's
So
correct.
so at this time, I'm gonna ask to amend the motion to revoke for it to read offense of attempted unlawful carried weapon.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. Are you the same Frank Garza who was placed on community supervision for the offense of attempted unlawful carrying of a weapon with a felony conviction on August 26, 2025 for a term of 2 years? Is that you? And did you review the motion to revoke community supervision and the First Amendment motion to revoke community supervision with your attorney and understand it? All right, state.
Violation of condition number 4 in Bexar County Tax Superintendent Frank Garza did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of November and December 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
To that, how do you plead, true or not true?
And we'll wait for that.
Any objections to the waivers?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion and sentence you up to 2 years in the prison?
Speak up.
All right, you have to
Yes,
speak up.
ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there an agreement?
There is not. State is asking that you grant the state's motion, revoke the defendant's community supervision, and sentence him to the underlying sentence of 2 years in prison.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, since he's been locked up, the probation has completed a TAP evaluation and started a mental health evaluation. And they feel that he's in need of some mental health assistance, and I believe they're recommending DDRF. I believe that's a good program for Mr. Garza. I don't know if you remember this case a few months back when you placed him on probation. This is one where he's homeless and he found the gun and was trying to turn it in. And so it was a technical violation of the law. And that's why we ended up with a plea of attempted possession of the gun. He's still homeless, still struggling with those types of issues, still struggling with his mental health issues. And we believe that getting him some help while the court has jurisdiction, as opposed to just placing him in an incarcerated situation, would be a benefit to him and to society. So we would ask the court to amend for DDRF and get him
I
some
mean,
help.
I understand his issues, but why isn't he reporting? You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Ma'am,
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
my name is Frank Garza.
All right, why are you not reporting?
The time frame of the housing where I was staying at, where my probation officer actually requested address, I couldn't use the Haven for Hope address because they're over capacity. So unless I'm staying there, I can't use it. So
No, that has nothing to do with reporting. I'm like, why didn't you?
I reported it just from, it was like a 2-month period of separation. I think I kind of missed the date on my reporting. So I do admit, but the situation trying to have somewhere to stay, you have to constantly be moving around, waiting for housing downtown. So I have to wait downtown. So finding a location to be at, very difficult with the law enforcement officers constantly asking us to move.
All right, but it's saying that you don't report for November and December, which means nobody has seen you since October.
Well, I stay right here downtown, like right next.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're saying you stay right downtown, but probation doesn't know that because you're not reporting to them.
Well, I let the probation know. I literally stay like right where the building's at. That's what we're at. We just have to be moving around the location because we can't stay, we can only stay like 72 hours.
No, I understand what you're saying. That has to do with you not having a residence, but it doesn't have anything to do with you not reporting to probation. So I'm trying to figure out, why didn't you report to probation? You say you're moving around, which means you can get from one location to the next. All you had to do was report to probation once a month. So I'm trying to figure out why you're not reporting to them.
I mean, I could tell you, but I mean, it's gonna be considered like as, I don't wanna consider it as an excuse, but
No, just tell me, because I'm
My
trying to
daughter
figure
was-
out where you're coming from.
well, my oldest daughter was beaten, so I was handling that. So helping her, I even getting her in there, that's what she went. You know, her boyfriend's actually locked up right now. Because he beat her with a gun, so that was one of those situations.
Okay, I understand that. And I'm internalizing everything you're saying, but unless your daughter was somewhere where you need to be with her for 2 months, which normally in a calendar, is 60 days.
She stayed with me 30 days on the street until she actually got accepted in, because that's the requirement.
Okay, but still, that doesn't explain why you didn't report at least once out of the month for November and December. That's what I'm trying to figure out why. All right, any questions?
No, Judge.
All right. Here's the thing, I mean, the number one thing you have to do is report.
I needed like 7 more classes for pregnancy.
Okay,
I mean, I was on the top.
I need signatures.
This is mostly one of the guys.
What do I say?
Court is calling 2025 CR 006933 State versus Valerie Marino. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Gallery for the state.
Travis Kettner, Your Honor, for Valley Moreno, we're ready.
And are you Miss Marino?
I am.
All right, it's my understanding that defense, you're asking for early termination?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
Your Honor,
that's-
that's okay. Judge, my client has paid all the restitution. She has also paid the court costs. She is current on her fees. Her last drug test was clean. Her first 1 or 2 were dirty, but her last one was clean. Your Honor, my client just got out of the women's shelter within about the last week or so.
Mhm.
And she was a victim of a sexual assault. She was also the victim of a currently pending felony domestic violence case here in San Antonio.
Mhm.
The reason we're asking for her to get off of probation is the women's shelter is trying to help her get housing, and the felony probation has slowed it down, to say the least. And so she has no priors. Obviously, she's done what's been asked of her, and I know it is early, but it would certainly help her life quite a bit if she could move on.
All right, state.
But we're not in agreement at this time. The defendant was placed on deferred adjudication on October 27th of 2025. So I didn't think that the statutory requirements has been met as to that. But further, because there is a victim that was involved in this case, we would request further supervision to keep the no contact order.
All right, so here's the issue. Like, I'm always gonna follow the law. And it's true, you haven't met the statutory requirements for me to even consider early termination. But once you do that, I won't be here to address that issue, but you'll need to address it with the next person who's here. But if I were here and you were doing well, I would grant the early termination. So the record will show that I would grant the early termination and hope the person who comes here next will grant your early termination if there are no issues. Probation, do you think she would be appropriate for reporting by mail, or either maybe reporting once every 2 months to have? All right, All right, so you just have to continue abiding by your conditions, okay?
Is it possible to reduce her fees, Judge? I think she's paying the full 60 right now. How much you pay for fees?
I don't know, I just give hundreds of dollars.
Well, this is, well, I will tell you what, with regards to fees, there's a law with regards to that too. They have a data sheet you can fill out, and that data sheet, that will be based upon, once you completed it, I'll be able to view it, and they'll let me know whether or not you should be paying minimum amount, or if you should be paying nothing at all. And they'll base it upon your ability to pay. All right, so probation, just ask probation to make sure that
Okay.
that's done. All right,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Judge.
Right, and what's the status?
Judge, just a quick update. I spoke with felony drug court. There had seemed to be some type of clerical error in the system to where it was showing that a motion to revoke was filed on Mr. Hurd.
Mhm.
That was not the case. He's never had a motion to revoke or anything like that. Felony drug court initially denied him because of the error that was in the system. We've got that cleared up. They are willing to accept his case, and he is supposed to be accepted tomorrow.
Okay,
That is our understanding, Judge. We did find a clerical error, brought it to the court's attention. That was rectified. And it's our understanding, as per probation, that he does meet criteria for that. I also did check, and he does not have any parole holds or any holds that would limit him being into the program. And we're very appreciative of this court saying that referral for him to get into felony drug court. And I spoke with him about the program and how we're looking forward to seeing him graduate and walk across the stage one day, having changed his life around with the help of this court. So we're very appreciative of that, and he's looking forward to this opportunity to change his life.
all right, good luck to you. I will, even though I'm not gonna be here, I'll still show up to your graduation. All right, congratulations. You're welcome. All right, who's next?
We have a Valerie Monroe, page 14-1.
Oh, we've already done
Oh, okay.
Ballerina.
Okay. Looking for Frank Garza. Page 12.
Frank Garza.
That's kind of personal now.
Yes, I'm asking for direction more than anything. I wasn't sure whether to ask for research, set or to ask for it being tested. There's an MTR filed. He had been evaluated last week, I believe, at the jail for TAP evaluation and the first step.
Him as a motion to, oh,
I have it right here, Judge.
have you conferred with the state?
I have. I've conferred. The state's just asking for revocation. Probation is asking for DDRF. But they evaluated him, did the first phase, I guess, of the mental health evaluation.
Mhm.
And he's scheduled for the Tacoma or whatever, June the 9th. And so I understand from probation that because of that, he wouldn't even be eligible to go to DDRF until after that's completed.
All right, so I'll hear the motion to revoke unless it's gonna be contested,
Well,
because I'm not waiting till June 6th for some.
right, I think we're prepared to. The problem is we don't have an agreement on all of it then, if that's what the court wants to. Let me talk to the state again.
Okay, sure.
Right here you are.
Come down, please. Is there an application in this case?
No.
All right, probation, there's no application. Court is calling 2025 CR 012107 State versus Shane Collette. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Brian Kimbrough from Mr. Collette.
I'm so sorry. Can you rewrite a different one?
We saw yellow.
And are you Mr. Collette?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Collette, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
I do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Mr. Collette, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Collette, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 60 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's a $600 fine. There are no applications, and the state will take in consideration 2025 CC 009268. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
It is, Your Honor.
State? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by your court, by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any such motion?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest, Your Honor.
State, any evidence?
Sheet offer states exhibit 1 and all.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Ask the judge, a court to follow the plea bargain, Your Honor.
All right, the court will sentence you to 60 days in the Bexar County Jail on a 1244. Give you credit for any time served. Taking consideration 2025 CR 009268. There's a $600 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Is this supposed to be a judgment satisfied?
I believe, well, I didn't. He tells me he has more than enough time, but I didn't check.
To the clerk, does he have 60 days?
Yeah, I can check right now.
I think he has less, but a 2-for-1, I think it's all.
Also.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
So he has the 60 days? All right, so this is what I'm going to tell you. I know that at the jail, you know, if you're in general population, you receive 2 days credit for every day that you're in. but I'm not in charge of you receiving 2 days credit. The only thing I can tell you is I'm sentencing you to 60 days and the most you'll stay is 60 days. You understand? But I can't say judgment satisfied for you because you don't have the full 60 days.
They'll calculate.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
I understand, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay, on this case, where are we on discovery?
On discovery, Judge, there are a number of videos. There were different officers that had their body cams in relation to some of the statements he made. So I'm still sifting through that. It does look sufficient at this point, Judge, but we're respectfully requesting a reset for a discovery / plea bargain deadline, Your Honor.
Has the state already gave an offer?
Not yet, Judge. I let them know that I was still looking into the discovery first setting today.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, is 45 days enough?
Yes, Your Honor, that would be perfect.
All right, if I could have a 45-day reset for discovery and for the state to tender an offer. And this is Marshall.
April 27th.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be back on April 27th.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Yes, and an offer due. All right, who's next?
I don't have to sign it.
You want him to go back?
Sure. Pete, Alfonso, page 5, set the 2 down. Alfonso.
All right, Pete Alcantar.
For President, Your Honor.
All right, where is he? Hello. All right, let me see. All right, where are we on discovery?
Your Honor, I've reviewed it. I still have to go over some of it with my client. I'm assuming we have everything.
Was an offer tendered?
No, not yet.
All right, Norma. Recall this for 30 days. And say at that time you need to prepare to tender an offer.
April 6th.
All right, April 6th.
Thank you.
Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, who's next?
One moment, Judge. We have someone signing in. I have an Alexis Garcia, page 4 or 5 down.
Alexis Garcia.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, where are we on discovery?
We have all discovery and the state has tendered an offer. We're just waiting for them to file the misdemeanor case. Part of the agreement is to plea on that, and then this one will be dismissed.
All right, Norma, if I can have a 30-day reset for a plea deadline date.
Yeah, April 6th.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, who's next?
Did we do Teresa Zamora?
No.
No.
Okay, page 2 is Tommy. You get called.
By case, Your Honor.
Hello.
Hi. She's
Teresa
actually,
Zamora.
she's not here. She's in Hidalgo County Jail.
Okay. All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a Zoom schedule for Teresa Zamora. Recall it in 30 days. Do you have a offer from the state?
I do.
And have you received all discovery?
Yes.
All right, 30 days.
April 6th.
April 6th? Okay.
And Norma, you need to have a Zoom. Are you okay with Zoom?
Yeah, if I have an opportunity to confer with my client, because I haven't never talked to her. I mean, she's in dog camps.
All right.
If I can do that, I guess.
All right, Norma, and you'll do the Zoom from Hidalgo.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, who's next?
Yes, ma'am. I have an Ethan Martinez. Let me find him just 1 moment.
All right, I see it. Ethan Martinez.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, so where are we on discovery on this case?
We are missing the underlying drug discovery.
All right, state. On this, they say they're missing the drug discovery. They say they're missing the drug discovery.
Yes, Judge. I believe it's like the blood test result where we need to get a signed copy of the standing order.
No, I mean, this is possession less than a gram. I'm sorry, possession 1 to 4 grams.
Yes,
Is there a
ma'am.
DWI somewhere?
No.
No,
Okay.
so I was thinking it was similar to that.
Oh, thank you. So you want the data behind the testing?
Yes, Your Honor. There was meth in marijuana and a THC pen,
Okay,
allegedly.
yes.
Allegedly.
Yeah, you gotta do that, yeah. All right, so how long is that gonna take?
As soon as we get the standing order, we can send it out to DPS. I'm unsure about how long it takes them to get back to us.
All right, so do y'all have a standing order?
No, Your Honor, it was my impression that the state drafts the standing order and gets it signed, or is it defense? I'm not sure who does the standing order.
Well, if
We-
they don't have a standing order for drug testing, normally they will have a standing order for blood testing, but I don't believe they have a standing order for drug testing. And so you'll need to file it and put in it what you're requesting.
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, and so y'all need to have that done. And do y'all have one at the office?
We do. So I'll get that filed.
Okay. All right, Norma. Recall this in 45 days and you all need to have that standing order to the court by tomorrow.
Okay, yes, Your Honor.
All right, what date?
I can do the 27th of April.
All right, so just sign the reset form. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Reading of the indictment.
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Kraus, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? All right, off the record for a moment. State, on this case.
I don't know how she'd be a state jail repeater with this one TC trick that is.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know why they put that in there, but okay. Thank you. No, it's whoever indicted this. Don't take that. All right. Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe so, Your Honor.
Ms. Cross, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not, a US citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization and reentry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her rights to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? You need to speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 6 months in the Bear County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine and no applications. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No motions, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses file, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
The offer state one and a half.
We reviewed them, Judge. We have no objections.
All right, state to me the excuse. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same.
In this intense courtroom moment, Melissa Pays stands before the judge hoping for probation. But the judge isn't convinced. After reviewing her criminal history and the seriousness of the charges, the judge delivers a cold decision. Probation is denied. The courtroom falls silent as the judge sentences her to 9 years in prison.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, we're just asking the court to follow the plea bargain.
All right.
Currently has 26 days credit.
All right, the court will follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 6 months in the state jail facility. There's an $800 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors, and the court will give you credit for any time served. And I'll suggest that just 1 second, 6 months in the Bear County Jail, under 1244.
Thank you, Judge.
And the court will give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal.
Yes.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Yes.
Your Honor, did you impose a fine?
Yes.
We would ask for time and money to run concurrent.
Oh, I did.
Okay, thank you.
No
Judge.
problem.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement and you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal, because this is a felony conviction, not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question about that, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. If you do not stop using drugs, you know what's going to end up happening? Either you're going to be in somebody's jail, somebody's prison, or somebody's going to have to identify your body. There are many places in Bear County where you can get help. So if you don't.
Out of town on April 27th.
Okay. What date?
We need to either have a week after or a week before.
Do it the week after. What date?
I'll give you 1 second. You can do May 4th.
All right, we'll see you on May 4th.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, and I'm sorry, who's next?
I had.
Francisco Alvarado.
What page is he on?
Page 12, 3 down.
All right. All right, what's happening with this case?
Well, Judge, he's here on a PSI, but before we start, I just wanted, He came in at 11 because he's got multiple messages from his bail bond company telling him that it's set in here as 11 today. Said over the last couple of weeks, they've sent him that same message many times. He's been here every time in the past on time. And he's, just wants to apologize for being late, but he was just going by what they told him on here.
Okay, so here's my question for you. Did you receive a reset form from this court? You have to have received one because we give resets. And on that reset form, did it say 9 a.m. or 11? It said 9 a.m. So what I can tell you is this court is at 9, and you should know that. Your bondsman is not the judge. Your bondsman is not the court coordinator. Do you understand? All right, can I see the packet for sentencing? Are you ready to proceed with sentencing?
I am, Judge.
All right, I need his paperwork for sentencing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's on Francisco Alvarado, 2025 CR 012621, State versus Francisco Alvarado. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Robert Barnes for Mr. Alvarado.
And are you Mr. Alvarado? All right, we are here for sentencing in the cause number ending in 15, according to your plea bargain agreement. Punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. The state is opposed to your applications. This will run concurrent with 2025 CR 012621. And in the cause number ending in 61, according to your plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 6 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. State is opposed to your applications. And have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
Yes, Judge.
Any objections to the PSI report?
No, Your Honor.
State, any objections?
I'm sorry, no, Your Honor.
All right. Any witnesses from either side? Defense, any witnesses?
No, Judge.
All right, state you're opposed. You may proceed.
Yes, Judge, state is opposed to the application. Given the underlying facts, there is a victim in this case. It is unauthorized use, but additionally, by the defendant's own admission, he believed the vehicle was stolen and yet proceeded to evade cross county lines. He ended up in Bernie. So because of this, Judge, and based on the PSI report, the lack of, I guess, motivation almost, I would just ask that you,
All right. Defense.
Judge, I've read the same pre-sentence report. I don't see any lack of motivation involved. Mr. Alvarado says he wasn't under the influence of anything at the time this happened. He did know the car was stolen, so when he got lit up, as he says, that's when he panicked and took off. He did end up in Kendall County. He's facing the same 2 charges over there for the same incident. And he's been told by his attorney over there that if the case is resolved here with probation, that they will be getting him probation over there as well. That case is set for April 27th, both of those cases. Reading the narrative, he seems to be remorseful as far as I can tell. He says he's extremely regretful. He doesn't have anything in his past. He's got no no contact with the criminal justice system before this. He says he was a calm kid and stayed out of the way and did sports in school. And he's, I think, aware that he was probably with the wrong crowd, and he stated that he doesn't want to go back to hanging out with those folks. So we're asking the court to grant his application, given his the fact that he has 0 priors, and he is remorseful, and he is going to get, double probation. If you grant him probation, then he'll get probation over there too. So he's going to have his hands full for a while. So we respectfully request that you grant his application for deferred.
How old are you? So here's what I don't understand. And I'm not the judge who accepted the plea. A previous judge accepted the plea. So I'm reading your stipulations. I don't understand why you didn't pull over. That's what I don't understand.
Well, I think all he says in the PSI about that judge is that he panicked.
Well, I mean,
I guess he knows he's stolen a stolen car, and he's not I don't mean any disrespect, Judge, but he's not the first person to panic and take off, you know, that,
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
but I don't understand. He's saying, or at least he's saying through you, that he was hanging around with the wrong crowd, which, you know, if I were talking to other people, they would say they were hanging around the wrong crowd and you're part of the wrong crowd. This is what I don't understand. I don't understand. One, you're saying you don't know the vehicle is stolen. At least that's what your attorney is saying.
no, Judge, that's not at all what I'm saying.
Oh.
He did know that it was stolen. That's the state also.
Okay, so he knew the vehicle was stolen. And
That's why he panicked.
I don't understand why I should follow this agreement. I mean, not follow the agreement, but I don't understand why I shouldn't send him to prison. That's what I'm trying to wrap my head around. So I want, you know, if there's anything else, defense, that you wish to say, I'm here to hear it.
Well, I mean, Judge, other than what I've already said, this is his first contact with the criminal justice system. I know that we don't always give people the chance for probation on their first go around, but luckily no one got hurt in this affair. Like I said, he's going to have his hands full. If you give him probation, he's going to get probation in Kendall County, and he's going to be, you know, under supervision at 2 different courts at once. I don't think there's going to be a problem with him. He's been here every court setting. He's been completely respectful to me all the time. He's calm in this manner that you see here as his normal manner, as far as I